Hello guys, this is the blog and welcome to a new set of tutorial, and today I'll be talking about the Quarry. So this is actually the Quarry. Quarry is used to mine a very big area very quickly, but I'll split this into a two-part tutorial. This is the first video. You can check out the second video, which I'll link in the description, which allows you to make a bigger area quarry if you're interested in that. But for now, I'll make the default quarry. So you can get a quarry by crafting it. But this is a recipe for a quarry. It takes a redstone, a diamond pickaxe, a 2 diamond gear, 2 gold gear, and iron gears, 3 iron gears. So gears are essentially made by crafting wood gear, which is 4 sticks in this arrangement, which allows you to make gold gear, iron gear, and diamond gear by putting more stuffs around it. So like make a stone gear by putting cobblestone around a wooden gear, and then putting iron around a stone gear to make iron gears. So that's how you make a quarry. So what you want to do is place down a quarry in anywhere in the world, so just a flat area. Put it down and you'll see this yellow black line box thing. What it does is that it marks the area of which it will mine. So any block inside this box would be mined by the quarry. So it's very useful to mine a very big area, so you'll mine all the way down to bedrock and then stop. So what you will need next is a way to power it. So what I suggest early in the game is to use an electrical engine, which allows you to put maybe 3 electrical engine. You can use 1 if you like, if you don't have the resources to make 3. So what you do is put electrical engine down, and then you need some redstone signal to activate the engine. So what you can do is put down a lever, and good thing about lever is that you can switch it on and switch it back off, or you can use a redstone torch. It's up to you, but you have more control with the lever. So what we need to do next is put up a copper cable down like this. What this does is that it connects the 3 engines together, and then we can place a power source for it to run like such. So what you can see is that now it's starting to move, but I don't want it to move yet, so I'll stop that and break this. Nope, that wasn't help. Sorry. And that's how you make it. Alright, so I broke that. Okay, so what I want to do is I can straight away put on a power source like I did just now by putting a solar panel there and powering all 3 engines at once. But the problem is that if I were to put down a solar panel and it turned into night, this wouldn't run. So what I suggest you do is put down a bed box, which I haven't got one here. Let me just get that real quick. Alright, 1 bed box. Right, so what I do is put down a bed box by facing that way. So I'll link a description on how to use a bed box if you need it down in the description. So this bed box allows you to hook up a power source to it, and it'll store up to 40,000 EU. So if you're more advanced in the game, you can put down an MFE or MFSU to power it. MFE is quite enough. You can run the whole quarry throughout the night if you want sleeping. Say you're out mining or adventuring and you can't get back to the bed and turn it to day, your quarry can still run on MFE or bed box. But a bed box will never survive through the night, so it'll be drained like halfway through the night probably. So yeah, keep that in mind. So what you need to do next is supply some power. So surprisingly, it is quite simple to supply power. All you need to do is if you're let me start with a generator. So what you can do is that if you do not have the resources to make solar panels, what you can do is make a couple of generators like this. Maybe not. Maybe I'll break that. Put it 1 block behind and power it. So whoops, break. Powers like that. So what I can do next is put in some coal here and put in some coal here. So this is quite a cheap way to make power for the. Let me turn this to noon. Right. So what this helps is that it charges the bed box, and it's quite cheap to make a generator and get some coal. So for short term, you can do this and run the quarry. So what you'll do next is this little robot would appear and build some of this scaffolding for the quarry. So don't mind the robot while it does that. It'll clear up the ground as well. So even if you put any blocks, let's say, let me put a dirt block up here, it'll clear it up before it starts mining. So yeah, don't worry about that. You don't need to clear up a whole area. Just put down your quarry and it will clear it up. So while it continues building that, what we can do is that we can put down solar panels, which is a better alternative to generators, because then you do not have to keep fueling it. So, but it does take quite a few solar panels to run a quarry. In fact, you need 32 to run it with 3 electrical engines throughout the day and night. So what you can do is put multiple solar panels all the way until you have enough of 32, and put down cables like such and connect it to the bed box. And if you were to disconnect the generator, your bed box will be powered by your newly acquired solar panel as such. Let me stop this for a while. And the quarry stop. Okay, so yeah, bed box being charged by solar panel. So what I suggest is that after you've gotten enough resources, is to make a compact one. Just make 4 low voltage solar array. That's crafted by let me just show you in a second. Let me break this up. Right, so what you do is craft a low voltage solar array. You need 4 of them, which is fairly simple to be made. Alright, so low voltage solar array, which is 8 solar panels surrounding a bed box, surrounding a LV transformer, low voltage transformer, and you get a low voltage solar array. And I have one in hand right here, so I'll place it down there, place it down there, there, and there. So you only need 4 to run the whole quarry, but since each low voltage solar array takes up 8 solar panels, 8 normal solar panels, so that's a total of 32 normal solar panels. Or you could just save the LV transformer and put up 32 normal solar panels, whatever floats your boat. So see, the bed box is now charging. It'll charge even though the machines are running. So as you can see, once we activate these machines, one is finished building all these frames, this contraption with a laser at the end will come up and start digging. So it'll break the blocks, suck it up all the way up, and magically appear in the quarry. As you can see, right now it's breaking dirt, so dirt are shooting out from the top of the quarry machine. So we'll switch this on, make it a bit faster, and break this block since we need to activate that lever. Alright, so now it's moving a lot faster and shooting out dirt as it breaks them. So what we now need to do is to somehow collect all this dirt without staying here. So what you need is a chest, which is fairly simple to do. I'll clear this up, put a chest. Cool. Alright, cool. So what you do is put a chest beside the quarry, somewhere like that, and put up, you can use a cobblestone transport pipe. You do not need a wooden transport pipe to be on the quarry because it's pumping. So you can use cobblestone transport pipe, stone transport pipe, iron, golden, diamond if you want to, obsidian, and so on. All you need is transport pipe and not waterproof pipe. So put up your cobblestone pipe and connect it all the way into the chest. You have to shift click onto the chest, and there you go. So if I were to switch this back on as such, the quarry will start running, and as you can see here, it'll pump dirt into the stone transport pipe. It doesn't come out here, it appears to jump straight there, but yeah, you get the point. It starts to move up here and into the chest. Now I've put down a crystal chest which have a very big slot for all this stuff, but you might still find it difficult to empty out this chest because there will be a lot of dirt and a lot of cobblestone coming out of that hole, because mainly the Minecraft world are made up by dirt and cobblestone, so you essentially do not want to pick them up because there's so many of them. So what we can do is stop this for a while, and when I did, oh, stop that. Okay, so now it's stopped. What you can do is break this again up there at that corner and put in a diamond transport pipe. Alright, so a diamond transport pipe is slightly more expensive than a cobblestone transport pipe, but you only need one. What you can do is that hook up another cobblestone transport pipe and run it along a little further down the quarry, like that. That's enough. Let me change it to day again, and daytime. So what this allows you to do is that, as you can see, there's a bridge and 3 colors. So anything that comes up here will come into the diamond transport pipe and be processed by the transport pipe. As you can see, there's the word filters here, and different colors that you can place stuff in. So as you can see, green and black, there's green, black and yellow. So this determines the direction of which stuff goes through. So if that comes up here, you can choose to go straight through the green part, down into the black part, or back towards the yellow part. As we do not want to collect dirt and cobblestone, for example, what we can do is set green to be cobblestone and dirt. So this will make sure that all cobblestone and all dirt goes through this pipe and out through here, and after 5 minutes it will despawn and disappear. So that way all the other things will go straight into the black pipe and into the chest. So anything other than that will go straight there. You can even be more clever and break this apart and put in another diamond transport pipe, and say for example you want to put a, you want to collect cobblestone, because maybe in the future you want to run a mass fabricator and a scrap recycler. So you can do that and put it there. So it'll pass through cobblestone and dirt straight through, and then cobblestone will be pumped into this black one and into this chest. So only the dirt will be thrown out and you'll be fine. So we'll run that there, switch it back on. Bedrock is full, right? So that's powering it up and that's moving. So let's see what happens to the dirt as it travels. So currently it's going out of the quarry straight into the cobblestone transport pipe, going towards the diamond transport pipe, which if it works as we made it to work, it'll go straight towards the green side. Yep, see, no dirt at all, come straight into here, and it'll go straight into here. And because we said only cobblestone can go into the black one, the rest of them would go straight out here and disappear after 5 minutes. So it's safe for you to leave this place and go to your base and leave it running until it hits bedrock, which will take, at this kind of rate, roughly about an hour or two. Real life hour, not Minecraft hour. An hour or two and it'll reach bedrock, and it's fairly quick. So you can mine a lot of things. So there's probably iron ores in there, coal ores and everything. So anything that's not dirt and cobblestone would be pumped straight into this chest. So you can come back after half an hour, or minute, or an hour, and check out what you got. So I'll leave this quarry running and I'll show you what happens after I've run this quarry for about an hour. Welcome back, guys. So this quarry has been running for roughly a few minutes. I've set it so that it ran faster with some combustion engine, but if you let it run about an hour with the previous setup that I showed you, it would have gotten roughly down there. Probably not an hour, probably about 10-20 minutes. Yeah, but it got into a good enough depth. Let's check how far it went down. So according to this thing here, it's down to Y of 52. So it went down to 52 about in 10 and 20 minutes and collected some of these things. So we've collected copper ore, iron ore, quartz crystal, coal. So the good thing about the quarry is that it collects ores instead of breaking them up. Actually, yeah. So what this allows you to do is bring this back to your base and put it in a macerator and double up your ore production. So that helps a lot. So as you can see, it collects everything up, send it, cobblestone goes in here, dirt goes straight. But what you can see here is that it's collecting a lot of marble. What I suggest you to do is add marble into the green slot here so that it will kick all the marble out. Because what will happen is that after an hour or so, marble will start filling up this whole chest, and after 2 hours or so, it'll be full with marble and little gravel if you do not want gravel. And after the chest is full, anything that tries to go in will overflow and land around here like that. and after 5 minutes that will disappear. So imagine diamonds falling down here and disappearing after 5 minutes. You would not want that. So make sure you put off anything that's common into the green slot or whatever slot that is going towards the dump zone, and go there. So it's been collecting cobblestone as well. You can take this back and put it in your recycler to make scrap to fuel your mass fabricator. So yeah guys, that's been running for about 5 minutes on combustion engine or 20 minutes in an electrical engine setup, and it's been great, and that's what you'll get. So after an hour it should hit the bedrock. But yeah, you guys can try it out yourself. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like rating if you've enjoyed this tutorial, and if you want to check out how to make a quarry with a bigger frame so that you can dig a bigger area, I suggest you check out my second part of this tutorial, which I'll link in the description or annotated somewhere on this screen, which allows you to put down waypoint torch so that you can make this frame a lot larger and allows you to mine a bigger hole. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching guys. The Block, peace out.